To mat number 1, 165 pounds, Brian Hamann, last year's runner-up in this weight class, matched up against the redshirt junior from Duke in Zach Finesilver.
Hamann with a more traditional wrestler's body. Very unique for NC State to have a guy with this much muscle.
Short, compact, and quick.
Nice left side single. Captures the bottom leg. Finesilver's got to be careful.
Hamann jumps to that right side. 2-0 lead early on for Brian Hamann, a redshirt senior, one of 6 seniors in this Wolfpack lineup. So an experienced bunch for Pat Pompalizio. Finesilver looking for some type of crevice. 2-1, a minute into this first period. Hamann's a guy, I think, that kind of has flown under the radar a little bit with what Kevin Jack has been able to do and some of the other Wolfpack wrestlers. Very quietly, this guy made it to nationals last year as the ACC runner-up. He won a match in St. Louis.
I mean, he's a top performer. It's just a matter of him being able to do it again at the NCAA tournament should he find that opportunity this year.
Shoots for that low single again. Finesilver counters with the front headlock. Finesilver still operating with control. Now Hamann gets out of harm's way and they go back into the center. 1:10 to go, first period, 2-1.
Finesilver keeps pretty good position. I think that from that front headlock, though, he might find a little bit more opportunity for himself if he's able to change levels. Try to spring Hamann back to the mat, open him up a little bit, try to get an angle, maybe to an outside single or a low single.
Dropped down to the calf that time, but couldn't keep the grip.
He wants to attack, right? But he's staying up on the head. He's trying to also get an ankle pick, and unless he gets to like Kyle Snyder type pressure on that, Kale Sanderson type pressure, he's not going to be able to finish. He has to find an angle and commit both hands, both levels.
Finesilver continuing to push forward. 18 seconds to go. 2-1 lead. The early takedown by Brian Hamann. That's pretty much been it.
Hamann stays pretty upright. I think Finesilver will find a little bit more opportunity if he just kind of attacks, like fully attacks. He has to clear his elbows. Right there you saw Hamann was pulling on that left elbow, keeping his posture up. He's got to clear those elbows and open up on that shot.
Zach Finesilver, the redshirt junior for Duke, Greenwood Village, Colorado. He is bumped up, and you don't see this too often, Tim. He wrestled 141 last year, and now he makes this huge barrel jump up to 165. And a quick shot and takedown by Hamann, and a 4-1 lead.
Something to keep an eye on, though. Hamann just took neutral to start the second period. He didn't want to go down against Finesilver, which gives me some indication that should Finesilver get a takedown, it could be, if Finesilver can open Hamann up, get a takedown, it could be something a little bit interesting to watch. Hamann has some reluctance to go down.
Underhook by Finesilver.
The underhook is actually nice, but he just can't allow Hamann to keep pulling on above his elbow.
Shot by Finesilver, sprawling back in defense mode is Hamann, sitting in a pretty good position here. See him trying to swivel around to the outside while keeping control of the arm, but Finesilver goes up with him, and the two disengage.
So Hamann was kind of doing what we saw LJ Bentley do earlier, where he kind of gets himself out of posture, but he does recover his hips really well on any attacks. He defends well. If I'm Duke, I'm trying to tell him to get out of those close ties, open up a little bit, finish your shots.
Hamann's in on a single, and you talk about finishing a shot. That's what he does at NC State. He goes up 6-2.
Strategically speaking here, Finesilver's not finding what he wants on his feet. He needs to create a scramble on bottom and catch Hamann into a reversal situation because he obviously wants to be on top.
And with Finesilver, I mean, you get the impression he's been on the attack this entire match. He just can't find the kink in the armor right now for Hamann.
Yeah, he can't quite get through. This is where he wants to be. He wants to be in a grab ride. He wants to create scrambles because obviously he feels more comfortable on the mat than Hamann does.
Sit out position for a moment by Finesilver. 20 seconds to go. This is an important riding sequence.
If he catches that top leg, he actually could do a lot of work with it. He's got to watch those hips. Saying Hamann's got to really be careful there.
Hamann nearly got caught on his back. Finesilver gets away, so he gets the escape. He gets the point toward the tail end of the period. He prevents Hamann from getting over a minute of riding time, and that last sequence could be big if this thing stays tight.
I got to think that he went down, but see if he's able to explode or create another scramble that could possibly give him what he wants.
Caution, and it was given to Hamann. He was a little bit too quick on top. You get 3 cautions in college wrestling before a point is awarded to the opponent.
It's a heck of a lot of cautions, right?
It is.
I think you 3 different times you can screw up. It's only down by 2 points. No riding time. Really, his biggest problem has just been keeping Hamann off of that leg and not getting his heel back. Hamann wants to go upper body.
Hamann was looking for a possible throw opportunity. The 2 wrestlers break away. 6-4, Finesilver in on a double. This is his deepest shot yet. The whizzer being applied here by Hamann to try to defend it. Finesilver drinks back down to the leg, and he gets the 2 on the edge of the mat.
And I don't think he's getting out.
Finesilver gets the takedown. The first time he's been able to figure out Hamann with a minute 15 to go in this third period. Riding time not a factor, and we're tied at 6.
I feel like I have a vision board for this match. I feel like it's all playing out.
Just as you plan, take us through these final 60 seconds then.
Hamann's going to wait for the restart. Gets the restart. He's going to try to explode from bottom, which he can't get out. But I tell you what, Finesilver looks like a tough guy on top here.
Finesilver with control of the wrist. Trying to drive forward with his toes.
So Hamann's fine with the idea of going to overtime because he feels better on his feet on those attacks, right? Finesilver doesn't necessarily want to. So what's the best option? I don't know. I mean, I think if he actually thinks he can get a turn, then I would start working.
Finesilver trying to get that leg put in between there, having a tough time doing it, and the wrestlers go out of bounds. 27 seconds, so you're expecting an explosion type start here from Hamann on the whistle.
If I'm the NC State coaching staff, I'm a little worried about his stall call. That was not necessary. That extra couple seconds, a couple heavy blinks, a couple heavy breathing. I don't see him getting out from bottom unless this first move is dramatically better than I'm assuming it's going to be.
So you saw the referee tag him for a stall, taking a little bit too long to get back to the center.
He's a little beat up.
Hamann in a battle in this first round with Finesilver. Now Finesilver trying to roll him over. He gets the 1 count, but that's it. Nearly had the 2 count. 9 seconds to go. You talk about a match changing a 360, and it looks like we're heading to a 1-minute sudden victory.
And these Finesilvers, man, they do not give up. They get stronger. It's that twin mentality, right? They've been fighting for it since they were in the womb.
Finesilver ready to go. He clearly has the...
He might win on a stall call.
In his step right now. Hamann trying to find the reserve
Hamann's
tank.
Got to stop letting him get in on that leg.
Waterfall position here by Finesilver. Hamann trying to come out from the backside.
There's no reason that Finesilver should have given up that leg.
Hamann still with the leg. Finesilver scrambling with all of his might, trying to get a stalemate call here.
Should be a stalemate now.
Glenn Lanham wants the call from the Blue Devil corner, and he finally gets it with 27
There's no
seconds to
reason
go.
that Finesilver should let him get on this leg. He just has to down block. Pressure his opponent, stay low, stay below his opponent's elbows, you're fine.
This crowd getting into it.
That is the last thing he wants to do, Finesilver.
Hamann shoots in again, another clock eater. Duke trying to get that danger zone count, and they get it!
Incredible.
The new rule in college wrestling,
Incredible.
and they get the danger zone takedown. plus
Incredible.
the near fall, and Duke celebrates.
Really nice win there for Finesilver. Had a larger gas tank. Really needs to protect his lead leg, though. I want to kind of take him in the back and just say, this is a down block. Don't let somebody shoot in on your right leg. But I guess at the end of the day, it worked out for him, right? Because he scored points from that danger zone position. And that's what it should be, right? That's how it should play out. If a guy's getting lazy and he's going to go to his back, you see it right here. Gets over top on that left elbow and is able to secure it behind. He is in control in this position, which is why he was awarded the 2 points and then the back points. Really nice job there by Finesilver.
You know, they brought in the danger zone takedown, which is a 3 count.